Welcome to this tutorial of Binance trading platforms. I will be covering the mobile phone application, the PC application, the web-based platform, and even on the web-based platform, I will cover just the basics of how to use the web-based platform, including the basic section and the advanced section. But here's a little introduction to what Binance is. Binance, they started a couple of months back. They started with an ICO selling their own coin. They wanted to be this platform that trades using their coin rather than just using Bitcoin. And they're merging out of the Chinese market. They're Chinese. But in order for them to be international, they had to do a couple of stuff to be available for the outside market and not only for the Chinese people. So they had to remove the Chinese yuan and a couple of stuff that they couldn't to comply with the regulations in China. So basically, it started off, the ICO went great, and people are making a lot of money out of this Binance coin that everybody wants to buy, but they say, why buy Binance coin? I'd rather use Bitcoin. Why should I trade using Binance? I don't even know what Binance coin is. Yeah? Basically, if you trade using Binance coins, you get a 50% discount on all trades. All right? 50% discount on all trades. They actually charge you only 0.1%. And that's a really low fee, 0.1%. If you're not happy with Binance coins, don't buy Binance coins. Just hold Bitcoins instead and trade with them. And then they're going to just charge you the coin that you are trading with at a 0.1% fee, right? Either Bitcoins or it's USD Tether, or if it's IOTA or whatever coin you want to be trading, right? NEO, gas, whatever. You're just going to be charged 0.1% of that, buy and sell. But why? You bought and then you sold, and that's a total of 0.2% gone. Bittrex charges you 0.25%. But that's a special feature with Binance. They tell you, 50% off, 0.05% off the Binance coin if you use Binance coins to be charged. Then there is okay. They didn't have the mobile phone application. People were dying to get mobile phone applications. Binance said, you know what, we're going to be the first to do it, and they did it. And so the Binance coin itself in value is just going up in value like crazy. And because more and more people just want to use Binance just for the mobile phone application. And in the video, you're going to be able to see how cool it is and how I get to use it. Binance went to top 3 after the mobile phone application, and then now they recently released the stop loss feature, and this stop loss feature is going to bring Binance up to the top, maybe to the second. And then once the stop loss feature is going to be available on the PC platform and the mobile phone platform, then I can see Binance going to the best #1 platform. So what is it in for you? If you don't want to be trading on Bitcoins, you don't want to be trading on Binance, the least you could do is create an account, get in there, buy a couple of Binance coins, and hold it for a long hold. Because this coin is just going to go up whether you use this platform or not, because other people are using it. And here is the proof right here. Global Binance user distribution, 36.9% of the people are from the States. They're using it. In the past 5 months, Binance went up a lot. I mean, where was that number? There was a number, $2.1 billion. If there's 5 million subscribers, it was right here. Over a total of 7 promotions with over 10.5 million tokens being given out, equivalent to $380,000, right? There was one, I think it was on the website, on the main website. Oh, here it is. Total registered in the past 5 months, 1.5 million users, and it keeps growing. It keeps growing, and a lot of people are getting in this, and people are investing using Binance, and people are naturally buying. In my previous videos, you guys have seen my research techniques, and one point I tell you is that if you find the cause to hold a coin or use a coin, then this coin is guaranteed to go up. This coin has usage and holding privilege. Well, not really, but people might want to just hold it for the sake of it for going up, because it has a usage. So people are holding it, plus people are using it, and therefore this is a successful coin. And then you have the team behind Binance that are using this application. I mean, not application, promoting their applications and working hard to upgrade it and make it better. So this is the video to Binance. I'm going to be covering this iOS. Well, I'm not going to be covering iOS. I'll be covering Android application and the PC client application, and I covered the web client. They had an ICO. Holy shit! And I missed it out. We all missed out. It ended in 2 minutes anyway. We didn't even get a chance to breathe. And this thing is going crazy. And that's why I want to introduce to you guys Binance. For those who don't know what is Binance and those who haven't started, it's not too late. Jump on this boat, because the Binance market capitalization is increasing, and here's the proof. It's gone up already 100%. That's just the capitalization. I'm not talking about the price. I'm not talking about the price. Bringing Binance total offering to 194 trading pairs. Look at that. And Community Coin of the Month, they got the award. And Binance referral program, you get a 50% discount. Now here's another cool feature about Binance as well, is that not only you get a 50% referral, yeah, let's say this person is getting a discount at 0.5% for a trade, 0.025 will go to the person who referred you, and that would be me. My link will be inside the portal. Please, on the link will be inside the what do you call it? The description of this YouTube video. So 50% discount is one feature, and the referral is another feature. And then here's another cool thing. Binance supports majority of all Bitcoin forks, or probably all of them, actually. Not probably, actually for sure. But they support most of the coins in that go in fork other than Bitcoin. But 100% of all Bitcoin forks are supported by Binance. They just give, if they're not going to trade it, they're going to give you 7 days to withdraw it out of Binance, put into a private wallet. Fair enough. They're the only exchange that ever does that. Second is that they offer this cool feature where because Neo is a coin that if you hold it, it generates gas. All right. BITCASH allows you to hold Neo coins, but they never give you your gas rewards. Binance gives you your gas rewards monthly, and that's a cool feature, and that's something you should look into as well. So this is it. They do plenty of promotions. They do plenty of events. Look at here. During the GXS release, they gave out 5 iPhone X's. During the TRX coin, a new Mercedes-Benz was given out. HR coin, the new Jaguar. The Mana, they gave out 3.7 million Mana coins for whoever that won the competition. ARN had 150,000, a trip to Island of Love, and then VIB you got 150,000 VIB, and then BTS you got 3 iPhone X's that were given out. These guys are working hard, and these guys are gonna be #1. Tell me how BITCASH is doing this. Tell me how BITCASH is creating a mobile phone application. Tell me how BITCASH is creating all these stuff. Anyways, enjoy this video. Have fun. These videos are gonna be in separate clips, and hope you enjoy this tutorial video. When you first log into Binance, it will prompt you to create a Google Authenticator activation of a 2FA. It says, we strongly recommend you to enable 2FA on your account. Please choose how you wish to receive it. Now, if you are a person who lives in China or has a Chinese phone, you could use this option. Otherwise, you're going to go for Google Authenticator. Now, the next step to activate this, you're going to have to pick up your phone and download Google Authenticator. And then you're going to add on the Google Authenticator, and you're going to select barcode. So it will switch on your camera, you scan this barcode, and it should automatically add your account to that Google Authenticator. This code over here is a code for you to save for life. And once that's done, you've saved this, you kept it somewhere, and then you used this to add, or let's say your camera doesn't work on your phone, or you're using Google Authenticator via the Google browser. They have that, you could do that. Then you can just copy this bit and paste it over there, and you should have your Google Authenticator. Log in with your password, type in the 2FA code after you've added it to the Google Authenticator. You should get your code that changes every 15 seconds or so. Add that, and then you immediately enable your 2FA. After you've entered your 2FA and your login, you're going to click Enable 2FA. It says invalid email or password. Let me try that again. There you go, successful. So now, in order for me to log in to my account, I should be able to use my Google Authenticator to log in. So let's try this. Log out. Log in. And then it says detecting. Give me this lovely screen over here. So you drag the puzzle and make it fit into the picture. If it fails, you can just keep doing it. I don't understand why it fails, but I guess it's just a security measure. And you keep doing it until it works out. There you go. Now you've logged in. It's going to prompt you to put your Google Authenticator. So I'm taking a look at my Google Authenticator right now and seeing that this is my code. So I'm going to access it, and voila. This is how you log in using Google Authenticator. Logging out. To log out or sign out, you can simply click on this area over here. There's a picture of user, and you find your email address, your estimated amount of coins that you have, and you have the log out button. You just have to simply left click log out, and there you have it. You've been logged out from Binance. To fund your account. To fund your account, in order for you to start trading, you're going to have to transfer some coins either from your PC wallet, your mobile phone wallet, your paper wallet, your exchange wallet, to this exchange and its respected wallet. So first you're going to have to locate funds and go to deposit and withdrawals. You're going to get a list of all coins that Binance uses for exchanging. They accept those coins on their exchange. So let's say, for instance, you would like to send some Bitcoins. So you can simply either type Bitcoin, or to make it easier, just going to simply type BTC on your search. You're going to find everything that has a BTC. So this coin over here, which is SBTC, is showing up because it has BTC in it. If you're going to type Ethereum, everything that has an ETH in it, like Etherparty, Ethereum, Ethos, and so on, are all going to be showing on the list. If you want to be more specific, you can just type Ethereum, but you're still going to get Ethereum Classic, but narrows down your search to an easier search result. So once you've located the coin that you want to purchase, you would like to withdraw, you would like to deposit, you're going to find, let's say you have some Bitcoins, so BTC, and you're going to go to deposit. Deposit means you're actually depositing an account into this exchange wallet, e-wallet. This exchange e-wallet will not give you a private key. Binance has controls over your private key, and basically you're just going to use this to trade, and you're going to withdraw your money out without access to a private key. There is no exchange in the world that currently gives you access to private keys. Next, You press deposit and you get your Bitcoin address. All right. You press copy address. Succeed. Succeed means that the entire highlighted area has been copied. And now you want to send to this code. So let's say, for instance, that this is your, you have coins here and you want to send your coins. You're going to go to your, let's say, Bittrex account or Poloniex account or your PC wallet. You're going to locate your Bitcoin wallet, locate withdrawal or just withdraw, and you're going to type address. And you're going to label it. On Binance, they give you the option to label. Label means that you get to save it for your future transactions. So let's say you would like to save your PC wallet, and this is your PC wallet. You're just going to add here, and you're going to type PC wallet. But in this case, I'm going to call it my Binance wallet, whatever. I'm not going to send any, but obviously, because right now this account is not funded, it's a demo account, you're going to click maximum. Maximum will allow you to provide, to add all those Bitcoins in your total balance into your maximum amount. 6,200 Bitcoins. I don't know why I just did that. So, you click submit once you're done. It'll prompt you to add an authenticator depending on what exchange you're sending from. It'll sometimes prompt you an SMS authenticator, email authenticator, or probably a phone call authenticator. Complete out of those, and once it is done, it goes through 2 confirmations, or 4 or 6, depending on what coin you're sending. You will go to funds and locate history. And you should be able to locate your coins that have been deposited over here at the deposit history. At the beginning, you're going to find them as 0/2 confirmations, which means the coins have arrived, but they're not done through the confirmations. As soon as the confirmations have been completed, depending on the coin, some cases it just takes 20 seconds. In some cases, it could take 3 days. Depending on the blockchain, depending what coin you're using, depending on the traffic on that day. And it also could be depending if the wallet itself is under maintenance. Be sure to never exchange coins that are under maintenance, because they could get trapped for several weeks. Now that I have deposited successfully into my Binance account, I go to funds history, and I'll be able to locate under deposit history the coins that are on their way, that are being withdrawn from the other account and deposited into here. So I have sent Binance coins to this account as a test. So that's 5 coins sent. Each one is approximately $4.30 perhaps. So that's roughly around $22 for the sake of this tutorial. As we wait, we can refresh the page, and you can see that the confirmations are getting closer. Once they reach 30, they should proceed. Sometimes it could be bugged, and you'll be able to see 40 transactions out of 30 and still not have your coins. Just be patient. These things happen, and you're just going to have to wait it off. Verification process. What is verification? Verification is where you submit a certain amount of required documentations in order for you to get verified on a platform, which in this case is Binance, in order for you to have certain privileges. For instance, when you go to your user tab and go to your account, you will locate on your top left will say your email address and say what level are you in terms of verification. Your verification at the very beginning, without being verified, you're at level 1. Now what happens when you're at level 1? At level 1, it's just that you can trade normally. However, and you can deposit as much as you want, but you can only withdraw an amount equal to 2 BTC, 2 Bitcoins daily, which is not that bad. That's approximately, in today's value, approximately sitting at $36,000 a day. Now, as a normal user, you're not going to need that much, but to withdraw. But let's say you are a heavy investor, you want to withdraw daily 100 Bitcoins at level 2, then you just click on submit verification documents. There is a higher limit one for level 3. People who need to withdraw much more than that. These could be account managers, fund managers, or just a bigger whale. You can click on contact us. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to cover how to complete your verification process through Binance level 2. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on international. If you live abroad from China, if you live in China, you wouldn't be watching this video. So let's go and click on international and read carefully and listen to the instructions. It says here, please make sure you use your real identity to do this verification. We will protect your personal information. Verification are only the users of Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, and other countries. Passport, driver's license, and national ID cards. So let's say you're gonna add your name here, John. Macau, and John Macau is male, and you're going to type the country, and John Macau is, I don't know, Argentinian, and his passport ID number is 123456789 GT, Gran Turismo. And the passport cover, you're going to have to scan your passport cover. Now, if your passport cover has some kind of tags on it, stickers or something, you have to either take them off, but if you can't, try to upload your passport cover picture from the internet that has a clean copy. Passport personal page, you're going to scan the first page and you're going to upload it here. And then last but not least is your selfie photo ID and a note. And this is exactly how it's supposed to look like. Make sure it's not blurry, your face, your eyes are completely showing, and allow me to read here what it says. It says, or you can choose to upload the front of your driver's license or your national ID document, which you can be holding your passport, together with a note that looks like this that says Binance and the date that you're uploading it on. Please provide a photo of you holding the identity card in the same picture. Make a reference to Binance and today's date displayed. Make sure your face is clearly visible and that all identity cards details are clearly readable. Now, here it says face clearly visible. Note the word Binance and photo ID clearly visible and note with today's date. Once you've done that, you click your submit and you wait for the verification process to complete. There are two ways this could go. A, verification process could fail. Maybe because something was wrong with your documents, or they just don't accept your document based on where you come from or which country you are uploading it from. Now, if you have any problems with that, you can just contact customer support. However, I would always recommend customer support through Telegram, and I will have I will be explaining this later on in this video. Once you get verified, you are now level 2 and you're ready to trade. this is the support section of the video. Binance has really great customer support, and once you send them an email, they reply to you very quickly. But let's say if you want a much quicker response, you could just go to their Binance channel, their Binance support channel. You can locate that from their website. You go to the Telegram channel, and you can just post, your question over here, and customer support replies. But if they're not replying, you can just go to those people here in the support. So what you do is you type /support, and you get this list over here. And these are all the Binance Angels. All the Binance Angels are people that can help you. The customer support representatives are over here. I'm not sure exactly what's the difference between Binance Angels and representatives, but I would go for the representatives if there's any problems. Yeah, so if you had any problems with anything, you just message them immediately and they reply to you. Based on my experience, they replied to me in 3 seconds. Comparing to Poloniex and Bittrex took me at least 3 days for them to get back to me on a support ticket, and Poloniex took them 7 months to get back to me. So sorry, not 7 months, 3 months for them to get back to me. And they got back to me after I had to do a couple of tricks on Twitter and I don't know what, and it wasn't easy to get them. So Binance, for people who are holding your money, if you have any problems, you want them to reply back to you in seconds. This is the exchange you want to be trading on. So now I've confirmed on my deposit history page that was located on the user picture, on the funds history. I was able to locate that I have 5 coins been sent, 5 Binance coins have been sent. This is the date, the TX ID, and the addresses are over here for my reference. I can now start trading. So I can go to exchange and click on basic, or I could simply go to Binance and start looking for the coin I want to invest in from here. You can click on the Binance market, so you could see what you could trade your Binance coin to other alternative coins. Or if you're holding Bitcoins, you could go here. But let's say you've sent Binance coins, or you've sent Ethereum coins, but you would like to trade in the Bitcoin market. Just go to the Bitcoin market and sell that coin. So let's say you've got Ethereums, you go to Ethereum, and you could sell it to Bitcoins, and now you could buy any other coin that's in the Bitcoin market. So now that I have Binance coins, you can go on the very top right and change. You can either be on Bitcoin exchange, Ethereum exchange, or Binance exchange, or the USDT, USD Tether. Now let's go to this market over here, BNB, and convert those into Binance coins. To Bitcoins. So I'm just going to type BTC. Whoops. Okay, apparently we cannot do that. That's because that's located on the BTC exchange. So we convert this into Bitcoins, type BNB, Binance coin, and now you could just sell it. Wouldn't be a good time to sell though, but I'm just going to do this for the sake of this video. It's only $22. I'm going to hit on maximum 100% right over here. If I had 75%, I'm going to sell my total amount of 5%. Now, you can't type how much you want in Bitcoins in results, so it can automatically add how many Binance you should sell. Unfortunately. But maybe in the future this option will be available, and it's something Binance should look into if they haven't looked into it. So let's say you want to sell just all 5 of them. You can either type it manually, pressing 5, clear, hitting the X. Maybe you want to hit sell 3, or you could just use 25%, 50%, 75, or 100. So let's sell 100% right now. To choose the price that you want, you could select from the sell box, which is the ones in red, or the buy box in green. Everybody that posts their advertising here, the highest here on the top, let's click on just the green over here. Alright, so the one on the top is the most expensive that somebody wants to buy it for. So if I want to buy it for sorry, if I want to buy this for, let's say 24,000, or let's say 25,000 satoshis, which is 00025, my order will go above this, and I will be the most high. I'll be the highest bidder. Now, where is the sellers? Here. If I am holding Binance coins and I want to sell my Binance coins, the cheapest bidder, the lowest bidder, is going to appear down here. Now, let's say I want to sell my Binance coins for 24953. My lowest bid will appear below this one, and the next person that buys it will have to buy it through me if nobody else is selling it any cheaper. Now, let's say in this case the highest bidder is 24,955. If I'm going to type this manually, I'm going to automatically buy it off him. And let's say he has, he's buying, let's say he's buying 2 Binance coins, and you have 5. So you click on him, and it automatically, all you got to do is do one click, and it's pastes over here. Watch how this changes as I click. You see that? I click here, and it's changing over here. So let's say I want to sell it to this guy. His order is 24931. I click on him, and I get it here. I could also click on how many coins he's selling, but unfortunately, let's look for an amount that's available. Since I have only 5 coins, well, I guess that's the minimum. Alright, so apparently that's the minimum. So if you click on the number, let's say you have 10 coins, and it'll go to 10 or something. If you have 10 and you click 5, it'll just appear 5 over here. But since we only have 5, I wouldn't be able to show you. But it's understandable. Now, let's sell them to this guy. He wants for 25,000. I'm going to hit 100% and click sell BNB. I get a message saying successful, and I go to my 24-hour order history. Now, it says here it's been filled. If it hasn't been filled, it'll appear in the open orders. Now, let's buy back this coin at 25. So I now have Bitcoins because I was able to sell them. I bought this much. Now I can buy 4 Binance coins. I'm in a little bit of a loss. So I'm buying it back at this price because this guy here selling it, he's the lowest bidder. So I'm going to buy it off him. I'll click. Or let's say I would like to place an order cheaper. So I go 250, let's say 10, 100%, and I press buy. And now my order goes down here because there are other people willing to buy for more money. And then you can see here in the open order, you can see it over here that my order is still open and nobody has yet sold me any of those Binance coins. So we either wait for it or you just cancel it over here, and it goes down here to your 24-hour history, shows that it's been canceled. Now you're going to redo it again, buy, and you're going to buy it off him. Notice that I clicked on 25015, but I actually bought it at 25014. This is a benefit that we have on Binance that's not like Bittrex or any other exchange, where if you type 25015, you're buying it for more expensive. So here, that was the price that I actually hit it on, but I was able to get it for this price instead. Now I got to leave a few Bitcoins behind, but at least I got it cheaper. And the reason this happened was because by the time I clicked buy, there was already somebody, a lower seller, a lower bidder, or sorry, the lowest seller basically, the person who sold it. By the time I clicked buy, somebody was selling it cheaper and I got to buy it off him. If you were on BITCASH and did that, you would basically be buying it for the price that you said for. So let's say, for example, you bought it, you set a target to sell it at 2515, but then by the time you clicked buy, there was somebody selling it way cheaper and he sold it at 24. Now what's the percentage of that, right? 25,000 minus 24, 1, 2, 3, and divide that into 24 and then multiply that into 100. Yeah, there you go. So that's 4.1%. You know who takes all that 4.1%? BITCASH does. Yeah, they take 4.1% for them, make you buy it for that price, although that person only sold it for just 24,000. Binance lets you buy it off at the actual price, and they give you back the change. And as you witnessed here, this is the change I got. Now this is over $20, but if this was $1 million, this change means a lot. A really big amount of money. Like, this could be like $50,000 almost, or more, if you're trading with millions. Or let's say you're trading $100,000. This could be worth a lot of money, the change. And BITCASH are making a lot of money out of people like that. And that's why I like Binance. So now that we can wrap it up, we bought back our Binance coins. We're ready to hold. To hold, all you gotta do is just forget about it. Come back and sell it back to the Bitcoins, and then withdraw them back to the exchange, whether it is Coinbase, CEX, or BitOasis, or one of those exchanges that link your account to your bank account, allow you to sell your cryptocurrency to your fiat currency, and you'll be able to send your money back to your bank account. This is your exit strategy. And this ends how you buy with Binance through the limit sale. The next is market. Market price means that you don't type the price that you want to buy. You just type how much you want to buy. You want to buy exactly 200 pieces. Yeah, let's say, for example, Binance tells you today, or let's say you want to buy some Dash coins. Dash are over here. All right, so this is Dash. All right. So this is Dash over here. You need to buy 1,000 Dash coins in order for you to form something called a master node. I'm not going to explain much what it is, but this is a service that Dash provides. To hold 1,000 Dash coins, and you create a master node, and that master node gives you 2 coins of Dash every 6 days and a half. So you're going to type exactly 100. You're not going to worry about what price you're buying at, because you just want to buy exactly 1,000 for its market price. Market price is for the next seller. So you're going to buy Dash, and it'll buy immediately off the lowest seller. That's how you use the limit and market. The stop loss, the stop limit feature on Binance. This feature allows you to ask or program Binance to sell a coin for you should it reach a certain amount, a price, when it drops. So let's say if it drops below 25,200, you want to be able to sell it immediately at 25,000. The reason why you would do that is if it crashes and goes down all the way down to 20,000 Satoshis. Alright, if it goes down to 25,000 Satoshis, then you're in a smaller loss. Let's say it crashes down all the way to 20,000 satoshis. You've minimized your loss because you managed to stop your loss at 25,000. All right. So unfortunately, it doesn't really work well because on this tutorial, this demo account, I don't have the minimum required to do a stop loss. But allow me to show it to you. It says after you select sell BNB for the stop loss or the stop limit option, is if the last price drops to or below 0.000252 BTC, in order to sell 3 Binance coins at price of 0.00025000 BTC will be placed. So you hit yes, and then it says sorry, total must be at least 0.01 BTC value, or hold on, let me see. Yeah, either BTC value or BNB value. It's a small amount. This is like $22 or $20, something that what I'm holding right now. But it's just to explain to you, and you should be able to understand it this way. And give it a shot. Go give it a try once you're done watching this video. But what would happen is, a good question is, but what if you're selling at 25,000? What if it's being sold at 22,000 or 21,000? Are you going to be having a loss over here? It's like a 0.4% loss. Well, if you sell it lower, like we said, it's going to be sold to the cheapest, to the next buyer. Yeah, so it'll automatically sell to the highest bidder. And otherwise, it's just going to fall into the order box, and someone's going to buy it off there. All right, and that covers the stop limit on the stop loss area. You guys can figure out how to use the buy BNB stop limit. The advanced exchange option. You go to the tab that says exchange, and instead of clicking basic, you go to advanced. I personally do not use much of advanced because I do most of my trade analysis on different platforms like TradingView, and then I initiate my buy and sell order over here on the basic part. But for the sake of this video, let's talk about how to use the advanced option. You might find it more useful, or in the future it might be even much more advanced and easier to use. So I might be interested later, you might be interested later to to start using the advanced option. So let's go here on your top right of this graph. You're going to find a full screen mode where you have a full screen of the graph. You also have the option to exit the full screen mode on the top right corner. You should be able to have indicators like RSI, MACD, and CCI, and all these other ones that you probably use. I just use MACD, RSI, and CCI, and Stoch RSI as well. Just click that and it just changes right over here. So as we speak, Binance is going up. Now let's say you want to remove that. It'll take you back to just the volume, the trade volume. All right, back to indicator, MACD. Show me my MACD. Come on, there you go. And then you just have the volume and the MACD. All right, change it back. Let's go ball. All right, so you got ball here, you got the MACD down here, you have the volume down here, then you have RSI. We'll substitute the MACD area. All right, good. Next, you could change the time from time to 1 minute candlestick. Or if you don't like candlesticks, you can go to just the depth. Wow, that's huge. Anyways, let's go back to candlesticks and go 5 minutes. You could go as far as 12 hours on under the hour chart. Yeah. And then you can go to a 1 day chart. Each candle will represent 1 day. 1 week chart. All right, great. Now, how do you use this? How do you use it? So let's go on the 30 minutes candlestick chart. On the bottom right, unlike on the basic, all this is on the left and this is in the center. You have the stop limit over here, the same thing, you have the market over here, and you have the limit sell. And you could just do it the exact same way. So, hit maximum, it tells you exactly how many maximum you could sell. Voila. So, you can also have the stop loss over here, same function, 100 or 25, 75%, whatever, all right, of your investment. And what else? Yeah, there's tools over here. You can get trend line. Come on, where are you? Here. You can draw trend lines. You could play around these. Fibonacci line, right? I don't use these. You could just press delete, click and delete them, and they get deleted. And that's pretty much what advanced is. It's not really much different between the basic and the advanced. The advanced just lets you draw, see more indicators, but in the long run, it's not as good as TradingView or CoinAge kind of graph analysis. You could just go straight to TradingView, or you can just go straight to CoinAge and search the coin, your Binance coin there, and you could analyze it with a much more advanced technique. So advanced here is not really advanced. It's only advanced because of the tools it gives you. You could do this with this beacon, and the mouse moves with this crosshair or whatever you call it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is advanced. Cancel all these stuff. And I don't think there's anything else I can cover on advanced, because we already covered depth, candlestick, full screen, exit. We spoke about indicators, the tools, and how many the candlestick chart that you could use as well on basics. All this is available on basics except for the tools and indicators. And that's pretty much it for the advanced platform, the Binance PC platform. The difference between the web platform and the Binance PC platform is that it gives you much more advanced options. The problem with dealing with a web-based platform, that this problem exists on the major exchanges worldwide. I'm talking about Poloniex, I'm talking about Bittrex, I'm talking about Binance as well, I'm talking about Coin Exchange, YoBit, Cryptopia. All those exchanges, they all share one problem. They're on a web-based platform, and sometimes the live feed is not really live. Even what do you call it? TradingView, which is a live feed, also gets glitched on the web browser. What happens is if it could freeze due to a problem with your internet or a problem with your computer or a problem from their side, and tell you that, let's say for example, this XYZ coin is currently valued at 30,000 satoshis, and you're sitting and watching it, it's not really moving, but the candlestick seems to be updating. And then the whole graph just looks abnormal, and that nothing makes sense. You're trying to sell a coin at 31,000 satoshis. Its current value at 30,000 satoshis. And you're like, it's being sold for 30,000, and I want to buy it at 31,000. Why am I not able to buy it for 31,000 if it's being sold for 30,000? And then once you refresh the page, you'll be able to see that the coin is now worth a lot more than what you're putting in. The coin is now worth 32,000, and your order is 31,000. All you had to do was refresh the page and fix it. Now, Binance creating an application on the PC solves that problem because it's pure live feed. It's through the application. There is no such thing called pressing F5 or right-click refresh page. It doesn't exist because it's just live. and solves that problem. And the Binance platform on the PC is way more advanced than the advanced web platform that we already gone through in this video. So after you've installed it, you're going to open up the desktop application. You're going to update it. Once it's updated, it will give you your login. You type in your login phrase, and then you click on this to pass. So I click. Detected. Done. Now, gotta move the puzzle piece just like on the web browser and put it where it meets with the gap. There you go. And there you go, defeated, and we're logging in. Now it prompts you to put on your authenticator. So now I have my authenticator here ready, and I'm now logging in, and voila, this is the platform, ladies and gentlemen. A PC-based platform. Live feed doesn't go wrong. If it does go wrong, it'll tell you, it'll give you an error. And it happened during the beta version of this application, and I've used it during the beta. But could it happen again? Yes, it can. But at the end of the day, you're looking at the software that can have problems. Any software can have problems, but you just gotta have to know how to walk through it. Like if you're having a problem with your web browser, you're just gonna refresh. It's gonna work. If you have a problem with this, shut it down, open it up again. Okay. So now let's take a look at my coins. Let's take a look at the funds. There's the fund option over here. All right. There's markets. There's exchange and the funds. Let's talk first about the funds, because of course without funds you can't do anything. You click on funds, it gives you the one that you have the total balance on the top. Available in the value of bitcoins. You could toggle through here and see which coin you have that's the most valuable in Bitcoin, or you can just toggle on how much you have over here in value, in its current in that respected coin. Now this is you can also click on hidden balance to be removed, so you could remove all other coins and you can only see the coins that you have. And then that takes us to one thing is on the platform that you cannot do is that you cannot deposit and withdraw coins. You can only exchange coins. Okay, it just doesn't give you the option to buy and sell. Cool. It doesn't give you the option to deposit and withdraw. It only gives you the option to buy and sell. Taking us to the exchange area. Voila, this is the exchange. It looks very similar, very consistent to how the platform appears on the web browser, but of course it's a lot more advanced. As you can see, the tools are over here, and you get much more different kind of tools with pictures instead. So you could use graphs like this. I definitely don't use these things. I use simple stuff. This is a trend line. It's kind of pixeled out, right? They do have a lot to work out on, and it's not the graph that I would like to use either. Hey, rectangle's a rectangle. Can't go wrong with that. And yeah, these are the tools that you have that you could use to analyze. If you're the kind of person that got used to this kind of tools, to the tools that are here, then you can trade on this thing, much more comfortably and confidently. So once on the left hand side, you choose the coin that you want to buy. You select them. In this case, it's Binance, so we're going to stick to Binance and Binance coin, and we're going to look over here on this bit here. You can just remove this whole area to maximize the size of this thing. Now, if you remember, there was the full screen option on the web-based advanced platform, but not here. Let's try to right click and see. No, it doesn't. Okay, but you could click. Oh, that's the thing. See, it tells you like the high, the low on the right hand side. Where is here? So you have the MACD over here. You have the MA, the KDJ, the ball, the EMA, the tricks, the STOCH RSI, the RSI. You can stack them all up. Like I said, this is more advanced than the advanced platform on the web-based option. So we remove all these stuff, and there should be a full screen option, to be honest with you, but let's go on and see what else they have here. There's compare, where you can compare coins, graphs of the coins, by just clicking on the box. This is an awesome feature. It's a feature that you need, and I'll explain why. So let's say it's not because these are all the coins that you're holding. It could be one option. I mean, let's say these are the coins that you're holding. You're holding NEO, you're holding IOTA or MIOTA, and you're holding XLM, you're holding ADA, Cardano. But what you really want to be doing is, for proper monitoring of your day trading. Oh yeah, you should have one. Where are you? Binance. So we're gonna search BNB, Binance. All right, cool. We got Binance right here. So let's say you're day trading Binance right now, and you're looking at this chart. This chart is a breakout chart, right? And Binance is breaking out, and you buy. But how could you anticipate that the breakout's gonna fail? Very good question. You go to USD Tether and you link USD Bitcoin. All right. So we're gonna change this candle to a different chart, type of chart. So let's go 5 minutes chart. All right. We can see that Bitcoin is trying to raise to a new all-time high, and if it does, it would slow down Binance, because we all know that when Bitcoin goes up quickly, really fast, it goes up high so fast, it means that all altcoins are going to drop. So let's say you anticipate right now this breakout chart, and you're buying, you're investing into it. Yeah, everyone does that. The what do you call it? The chances of you making money and making profits out of this breakout chart is higher than buying it, let's say, on a chart that's not a breakout. I mean, yeah, sure, you could have bought it down here and made a benefit of all this profit, but you know, you want to buy the breakout so you could ride this train. To be sure, you're just confirming that the chances are high. So you're going to use the chart of BTC USDT to judge what's going to happen next to your altcoin, because if, like I said, if Bitcoin goes up fast, every coin drops, and if Bitcoin crashes, every coin drops. So you get to have eyes on your Bitcoin USD Tether, and you can also keep an eye on other coins. Let's say you want to keep an eye on Ethereum. Voila, you got Ethereum, you got BTC, you got NEO, you got Binance, and you know, it's awesome. Multi-invite. I think that's what INVL. Definitely not invite. Is it? I have no idea. But this is the multi stuff. For oh yes, I understand now what it is. Obviously, this is all one coin. This is all Ethereum. This one here is just the timeline chart. This is 15 minutes. This is 1 hour, and this is 1 day. All right. You could change this and go. Let's take a look at BNB Binance coin against the USD Tether. Yeah. In the past, on the timeline chart, you can see it over here using these lines, and then you can see this in the past 15 minutes how it's broken out. You see this is the breakout. This is a nice buy right over here to confirm this is happening. And then you take a look at your 1 hour chart, and you see the the breakout as well. And then you have the 1 day chart. Now let's say you don't want to have this 1 hour. You just change it. Go 4 hour chart instead. Yeah. And then you have the BNB chart of 1 day, and you can change it. Let's say you want it 1 month. Voila, this is 1 month, this is 1 week, this is 1 day, and this is 12 hours. Clear? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Look how much Binance went from 0.5 to $4.5 for 50 cents to $4.5 in just 2 months. And this isn't over yet for Binance. This video is not about Binance Coin. It's about how to use the platform, and I should remember that. All right, next. Now, once we're done with this option, there is candlesticks. Yeah, you just go back to your chart, your normal candlestick chart. 1 minute, 5 minutes. This is where we first started before we went to compare and multi invite. I don't know what INV is. Multi invite. I don't know. And then there's depth. Whoa, tsunami. And yeah, so this is how it is. You can see it's a little glitchy, but it's all good. It's all good. This is give me a platform that like. Tell me Bittrex has that. Tell me Poloniex. No, nobody has that. Nobody. Just Binance. Binance is ahead of the game, guys. They have their own coin. And that coin is making you goddamn rich by just holding it. Buy Binance coin. Put it into your portfolio, for God's sakes. It's going up like hell. So once you're done, there you go to markets. This is the markets area. So you go to your favorites. You can add coins to your favorite so that you don't have to look for them. So you go right click and add to your favorite. So let's say you are somebody who has a portfolio. You want to monitor your portfolio. So what you're going to do is you're going to say, hey, okay, I have some Binance. I'm going to add that to my favorites. I have some Neo. I'm going to add that to my favorites. And then let's say, I'm going to search for Ethereum. Yeah, add to favorites, LTC, add that to favorites, EOS, add that to favorites, and then you say Dash, add to favorites, and then we go to favorites. All right, remove Dash over here. There you go. So this is your list. This is your market. Yeah, you can go and add, let's say, BTC to US dollar as well. Go to favorites. And you can get to monitor all this, and you get to see the 24-hour trade volume. Yeah, look at that. In the past 24 hours, we had $102 million trade volume in Bitcoin. And then EOS had a 3.1, 8.0 24-hour volume. That's 8,000 BTCs on Ethereum. And then you got 3.4. Anyway, so 3,400 over here. So this is what the favorites tab is on this PC platform. It's nice. You can trade on it. Let's trade on it, guys. Let's trade on it. So let's go exchange. I have some Binance coins. Let's sell them to BTC. Yeah. So let's go BNB. Right. Click here, and I'm gonna change this to to candlestick. Oops. And then I'm going to buy. I'm going to sell. All right, so I'm right here. This is buy option. Click on the buy option, convert that to sell. All right, and then you could type the amount that you want to sell for what price. So 100%, 3 of them. Good. Let's sell. Sell to this order over here. So these guys want to buy. This guy want to buy 174 of those. All right, for this price. So I'm just going to click over here. It's automatically going to add this, and I'm going to sell it 100% of those, 75 or 50 or whatever, and press sell. So I'm going to click this one, sell. Total must be 0.01. No. All right, so I'm stuck with those Binance coins. All right, so for the sake of the tutorial, unfortunately, I cannot sell them back to BTC because they're just too little, maybe $22 worth at the moment. But that's how you do it. And then you get the trade history, as you can see right over here, and then you get the buy history. You can look at your 1 month trade history, your 3 months trade history, 1 day, and you can look at your open order. And the thing is, on the platform that I noticed, they don't have the stop loss feature. Unfortunately, you're going to have to log on to the web-based platform, but I'm sure with time they're going to implement the stop loss feature on the mobile phone application and the PC application. So that's it for using Binance on the PC platform. For Binance. The mobile phone based application platform is very similar to the PC platform, however it has more features. Now, the one feature that's still missing is the stop limit feature, which is one of the best features that has ever happened now to Binance.
it exists on the web-based platform, but not on the PC and the mobile phone platform. But they're trying it out right now. They're testing it out, and I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow there was an update and they have it. So let's jump into this. The mobile phone application is very simple. You go to your accounts on the very right, and you can see your settings and change things that you got to change. 50% discount if you trade using Binance coins. Very good feature. Instead of paying 0.1%, you're paying 0.05% by enabling this. And then you can change your Google Authenticator, your password, get yourself verified over here. Go to your settings and change a couple of stuff. Next one here, the fun. This is the awesome part. I love this one. Let's say, for example, I already talked to you guys about the PC platform. The PC platform doesn't allow you to deposit and withdraw funds, but the mobile phone platform does allow you to do that. So let's say you would like to send some Bitcoins to somebody. So you just go to withdraw, and because you're going to send it to them, right? And then you're gonna put like a maximum amount, and then you're gonna click on new address, and then there's an option here to click on the ADDR on the barcode, so you can activate your camera with scanning barcode. If I stop shaking, here you go, and then you got the address accurately using the camera. This is the cool feature we have for on the Binance application. So you also have the option to see the ones that you have, the coins that you have, or you can just show all your balance, which is all the other zeros, all the coins they support on the blockchain. So you go to the trade tab, you have the exact same thing. There's limit order, market order over here, but there's stop loss feature will be added later on in the future. Then later on, after this, we're gonna have to take a look at over here. You can see this is the depth. It's a new feature that's been added, and another feature is this arrow over here, the market trades. I'm gonna click on it right now, and there you go. You can see the live market trades right over here. You can see what's being sold and what's being bought and when, and that's pretty much it. You can change this from buy order to sell order, and vice versa default. All right, cool. Next, if you want to sell, you're going to go to sell. If you want to buy, you're going to go to buy. And then there's an open order tab over here. You can see all your open orders, like if you're trying to sell something or buy something at a certain price that it's not the market price. So then we go to the market tab over here. So I'm just going to go back. Here, this is like right over here, or you can access it from up here. Right, just go to market tab. You're going to select the coin that you want, and you're going to trade it. That simple. You go to favorites, the same favorites that you added on your platform, or the favorites that you add on your on your web-based platform. It's the same. They just get saved. All right. Cool. You can also edit your favorites by going to this option, this place over here. Done, and then you can just delete or move them around. Yeah, you can just delete or just move them around. All right, go back, and now your favorite tab should be empty. Apparently it's not. Oh, I was supposed to hit done. All right, so once you're done, you hit done, and then your favorite tab is empty. You go and you can add some, not from there, but obviously just have to click from here again. So this is the Binance mobile phone application. Hope you guys like it, and if you got any questions about that, please drop it in the comments below.